What it is, guys, it is I possess the power, aka Jordan, and welcome back to the channel. For you guys today I have another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies guide for the Act 3 Tier 3 mission, Storm the Castle. In this one we need to complete a Merc Camp, clear a Merc Stronghold, defeat Warlord, and collect STRAUSS'S research. Now the first part of this is going to be heading on over to this icon here anywhere on the map. This is a mercenary camp, and it's just a little outpost either in a building or outside that just has a bunch of mercenaries around it, and we're just going to be clearing all of them out. We need to kill every single one to get that first checklist mark for complete a Merc Camp. And then inside of this area we're going to be looking for a cache that has a mercenary stronghold keycard, and we're going to be using that to access the stronghold. Now the Merc cards you can buy at a buy station for 2,000 points, but because of the challenge we need to clear a Merc Camp, we might as well get the free one. So once you guys have that mercenary stronghold keycard, what you want to do is head on over to a stronghold location on the map, specifically the mercenary one. Make sure you don't get it confused with the infested ones. The Merc one does need the keycard to open, and inside for the second checklist mark we are going to be clearing out all the enemies. Just be wary that this one is a bit bigger, also has more stronger enemies as well as right shield guys, so just make sure that you have the utility to deal with everything inside. Now inside of the stronghold, somewhere inside the place is going to be a safe. You need to locate that and then start drilling it. Just be wary that when you drill it you will get reinforcements come, so just deal with them, and then we're just going to be waiting out the safe. And inside of the safe, once it is finished, is going to be a fortress keycard. Now this fortress keycard is what we're going to be using for the next part of this mission, so just make sure that you definitely bring this with you, and you're going to see it here. It's called the Legacy keycard, and once you guys have that we can carry on. So for the next part of the mission we need to defeat Warlord and collect STRAUSS'S research. Now this is all done at the fortress located on the top left hand side of the map. It is the only icon of its kind, so it should be very easy to spot. There are multiple ways you can approach this fortress. I like to come personally from the right hand side and fight my way in on an angle rather than front on, as there are a ton of sentry guns and enemies here. But more importantly, before we even enter, we need to deal with this chopper gunner here. This is the first thing that will start shooting at you. I have a tier 2 pack-a-punched LMG with a blue toolkit on it, and I'm pretty much able to solo this helicopter. I do have 3 plates though, which I think is very important for this part of the mission, but you see here that I take it down pretty much by myself, so it's not the worst thing to deal with. I do like having frenzied guard. As you see here, I had no armor plates and I'm able to fully stock up on my armor, so I do recommend coming in with frenzied guard. This is my kind of go-to for any mission I'm doing in these later tiers. But once that helicopter is destroyed, we need to start making our way inside of the fortress. Now this fortress has a ton of sentry turrets as well as elite armored enemies and reinforcement helicopters that drop in all the time with those kind of ninja mercenaries that run up and beat you to death. So we just want to be dealing with everything and clearing out the entire camp. Now once you've cleared out the camp, you want to come to the middle where the icon is and use the legacy keycard to open up this main building. What we're going to notice is we're greeted with 2 riot shield guys guarded by a trophy system. The best way to do this is to actually lure them out and then deal with them, because the trophy system is kind of to the right and it can be hard to get an angle on it. So once you've dealt with the riot shield guys, you want to start pushing your way in. Just be wary that there is bouncing biddies on the ground, so you might just want to keep an eye out for them. And also these inflatable decoys. Now a lot of inflatable decoys pop up, but they're not your normal inflatable decoys. When you shoot them they actually release a flashbang, and that can be quite annoying to deal with, so just try and avoid shooting them at all if possible. Now heading up the stairs you'll see that we had to disarm a tripwire. That's the only one in the entire map in this area, And one thing you'll notice here is I really like the depth perception perk, because we can see all the enemies through the walls, and a lot of places inside of this building are wall bangable, so you can definitely use this to your advantage. Another thing in this area is kind of those concussive mines. You do want to be taking the time to deal with them, as they slow you down dramatically. Now, once we have cleared out the top building, there is a door inside that we need to go through, and this is where the Warlord is going to be. Now, he has a fire shotgun and he can absolutely shred you, so you really want to be careful when dealing with him. You see there, he's pretty much ranging me with this thing. It is the Haymaker incendiary shotgun, and you see that we also have more of those kind of shockwaves in here. So this is the Warlord here. We also have riot shield enemies that we need to deal with, but pretty much once you have cleared them out, he is going to be free to kill. He also has that kind of grenade that he can throw at you, so just be careful of that. But as you see there, we kill him and he drops us STRAUSS'S research, so that is kind of 2 for 1 there. We defeat the Warlord and collect his research. The first time that I did this, he actually didn't drop the research for me. It was on the second time that he did drop it, so if he doesn't drop it for you the first time, just try again. It might be RNG. But this is the shotgun that we get. It is the Fire Haymaker, and this thing is a really good gun, so I definitely recommend keeping this in your contraband stash. But if you guys have followed this entire guide, you see in the top left hand corner we have all the checklist marks complete, meaning that this mission is done, and by far one of the coolest missions to do in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. It all helps out the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay ahead of the game and up to date with my latest guides. Check out the top right hand corner for a link to my previous video. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Keep it real, guys. Peace.
Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?